Good morning, everyone. Got Jeff from Middle Empty Craps in the chat. Says layover in Charlotte on the way to Biloxi. Safe travels, my friend. 5423 Erie style grip. 6-7. It's a double explosion. Not double implosion. I'm sorry, double. No, that's double explosion. Good morning, Chris. Chris is here, so we got a double degen, 3-3. Six, 5. Good morning, Joel. Or 4. Double pitching. A lot of double pitches today. Hope everybody has their Crapsee stuff situated. A little bit of turmoil yesterday with that update. A 1-1. Magic aces. Good morning, Kevin. Four, 1. For 4 again, square fair. So are you available Saturday morning maybe? I'm thinking around probably 9 or 10 Eastern time to host me. Just curious. Six, 1. So every time I go long on that landing zone, that 6-1 shows. Oh, a new table on Crapsee. I might start a new one here pretty soon. I don't know. I'm just trying to dig my way out here. Good morning, Rudy. You are available. Okay, I might get a hold of you to see if we can set a time then Saturday morning. I just have to verify my schedule quick. Five, two. Primary top side. Good morning, Chris. Demon Dog. Try some different here once. I might do that style throw to start off with. This is traditionally a Yuri style grip and Yuri style toss here, but the toss is what I call pitter patter down the table. So maybe we'll try this for the first one or two shooters here coming in. And try rolling it down 5-1. Let's see. We'll see. Try a couple more like that. Good morning, David Clark. Okay, sounds good, Chris. Thank you. One, two. Dice off axis. One. Five, 4, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna try that to start off the day. Instead of dropping in, we're gonna roll it in. 3, 3. If I do the drop, it's almost like a loft and coming down. When I roll it in, it's almost like I'm pushing the dice forward. Keeping it low to the table and pushing it forward. 2, 6. Yeah, I think we're gonna stay with that. So let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 575 of the Level Up program, day number 14 of the Blue Collar Craps practice session. If you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. YouTube side of things, we got Jeff from Mid-Atlantic Craps checking in number 1. He's on his way to Biloxi for the Brownwater Bash right now. We got Chris the Dice Degen. We got 208 Craps Joel, Kevin Scott. We got Rody 415, Demon Dog, Chris checking in, Craps Guy, David Clark, K Fisher. So good morning to all, and Nemo's checking in, Overthinking Craps here. So good morning to everybody. Hey, yesterday we had a bad first 5 rolls, somewhere on there, but then we turned it on at the end, so our last 2 shooters were decent. We did not quite make our recovery. We were still down about $400, which is not bad because we were down almost $2,000 for a while, so we had some major recovery in those last 2 shooters. But anyhow, today we're starting off with a 32.11 for our bankroll. Our goal is going to be 321 to 642. We're coming in with 42 wins and 27 losses. And I'm actually thinking about pushing a little bit harder today to kind of recover from yesterday, and then hopefully recover yesterday's loss, but also make another 10% on top of that for today's goal. So I'll kind of play around with it to kind of see where we're going with that. And see if that is feasible to do. We got Mad Hatter checking in. Good morning. So anyhow, let's get started. And if you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab. That'll bring you over to the table we're using today. If you're having problems with Crapsee, make sure you go on to crapsee.com, and if you are on Android, click that APK link on the bottom, and that'll bring you to the new version of Crapsee. And make sure if you do that, you might have to uninstall the app first and then reinstall it to get the new version up and running on your phone. Anyhow, let's get started here. Let's go with, we're gonna go shoot, let's go $25 pass line bet. We'll go 10 small, 10 tall, and $5 any craps, and we're gonna call that all bets set here and dice out. So let's see if I can get my fingers working right. There we go. 5, 4, 2, 3. We're going to use a Yuri style grip, and we're going to try rolling it into the back wall today instead of drop shotting it in. See how that treats us, and that's not a good start. We get a 6-1-7. That's a pass line winner. Come on, natural. Loser for the DP. 5, 4, 2, 3. The dice did cross on us though, so we got to make sure that we do throw it down straight, release them evenly, and that's going to be a push for me. So we're gonna just repeat our bets again. 10 small, 10 tall, $5 any craps, $25 pass line bet. 5, 4, 2, 3. So I will knock you out there Saturday, Nemo. We're going to knock you down to second place. Wishful thinking, right? So 17 people playing along. We had 20 people watching. Yeah, we got a 1, 5, 6, a KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark that point at 6. I'm actually surprised in the second round of the shooter competition that 18, which is what Nemo has, is in first place right now. That it's not a higher number than that. I know there's been some really good shooters that have gone and have not scored well in this round. So it's interesting. Who's in first, Nemo? If you're in second, who's in first? Oh, Chris is in first. I missed your throw. Okay, I'll have to go back and watch it. I'm sorry. What did you end up with, Chris? And then I will knock you off then. So anyhow, let's go 480 across bet level here. It's gonna be 75 on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. We got 90 on that 8. Let's go $50 in pass line odds on George's channel yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's go all bet set and dice out. And 527.7 out. And that one's going to hurt a little bit. That is an ouch. The bruise. Do not become sharpie. Okay, let's focus on the throw here today, Joe. Less chin, more spin. And we got some recovery to do from yesterday as well as starting off here today. Good morning, Chris Wiltshire checking in. Just joined in Mushby. So, okay, let's go again. Shooter number 2, 5, 4, 2, 3. We're gonna try one more time with that rolling Erie style grip. If not, we're gonna try the Erie style drop shot into the end of the table. One more time, we're gonna go $25 pass line, 10 small, 10 tall, $5 any craps, and we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 hard 9, a Big Daddy Mac. So that's the way I want that roll to look. Dice end up close to the back wall, and they ended up close together. So 4 hard 9, marking the point of 9. And one more time, we're gonna go 480 across. And again, we'll go 50 in pass line odds. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Let's take cross on this again. We got a Buckeye buckshot, 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. So point made, point hit. 5-4, 2, 3, and a 5-4, 9 result. So puck will turn off. And $100 brought back to the rack here on that one. So again, we're gonna stick with the $25 pass line bet. We will go $10 any craps. And then once we get a point established, we're going to go 96 across pressure. And again, we're doing a 2-hit and regress situation. Good morning, Greg. And the only other person I've heard to use the term mushing was Nemo. So I think it's Nemo with 2 different accounts talking right now. Good morning, Glenn. I didn't see you sneak in here. Good morning. So let's go all bet set. And I start looking for a point shooter number 2. Yeah, we got a 3-1-4 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. That right die popped up and over at the last second. 4, 2, 3, 3, 1, 4, marking the point of 4. This is the only one you have, okay. 5, 4, 2, 3. And again, like I said before, we're gonna go 96 cross pressure, but let's do this one. So let's make that 9 look like 75 first. And we're gonna go 96 across pressure. And we're gonna go $65 in odds. Yeah, we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Oh my God, 5-2 Bruce. Ouch. That is a double hit today already. Okay, we're gonna do the drop shot now. That rolling shot is not working for us. Again, it seems like every single morning we're just trying to figure this out, and then once we figure out, it takes off from there. Yeah, 2 hard 9s we threw, Jeff. So, Farrell did an update with his mom. She's in pretty serious condition, I guess. Something with a brain bleed and that. So my prayers and thoughts and best wishes goes out to him. But anyhow, let's go shooter number 3. And one last time here, we're going to go $25 pass line bet. We're going to go, actually, we're going to go 50 this time because we got some recovery to do. And we'll go 20 on the small, 20 on the tall. We'll go 10 on the any craps. And I'll call it all bets set. And dice up. Sort of drop shot it in now and see if that makes a difference. And we got a 1, 3, 4, Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. Both dice did pop off the back wall just a little bit more than I'd like to see, but 1, 3, 4, marking that point of 4. Number 3, let's make this a long roll, hopefully till 9 o'clock. So again, 5, 4, 2, 3 is a dice set. And we are down, so we're going to ladder up to 640 across bet level. That'll put us at $50 in odds. And let's call that all bet set. Dice up. For 610, that is Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So it'll be hit number 1 at 4, 2, 3, and we got 4, 6, 10. That's a good number to hit for us because that's going to pay out $195 after the vig. So let's go 160 across pressure. And we'll drop another quarter onto those odds. 5, 4, 2, 3. And let's call that all bet set. That was really super long. We got lucky. 639. That is the easy 9, the Franks. Since we hit number 2, that'll be enough to get us out of this shooter for the first time today. And that's $175 brought back to the rack on that one. So we have 360 brought back so far. So we're gonna take our bets down. We're gonna go 96 across. We're gonna start trend betting upwards from here. So 5, 4, 2, 3. Best thing we could see is throwing that 4, so we get that $50 pass line bet off there. And let's go all bet set. There's it. So we got an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 2, 3 craps. 5, 4, 2, 3 ace deuce. So let's go primary on top on that right side. Explosion on the left side. We got Mike 85 Bears checking in. Good morning. And ace deuce was no help for us, so we're just going to keep the bets as they are. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. 27 people playing along, 25 people watching. Right one stopped, but we have a 4, 6, 10 again. Again, Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. That right one stopped. I don't like to see that happen. I do want it to go forward. Looks like 4s and 10s are our hot numbers today so far. And yesterday, I believe, was the 6. We hit like 13 or 14 times out of like 48 rolls. But let's do this. Let's make that 10 look like $40. So we'll make that a buy bet and see if we do the 410 Daddy Dave flip. If we can get that to hit, that would be nice. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Getting a little bit longer. We got a 5, 6 yo chef. Five, 4, 2, 3. 5, 6 yo. Yeah, midnight and an 8. That would be nice. Midnight and an 8. And bets remain the same for us. And we'll all bet set. Days out. 3, 2, 5, Justice Gen 5. Let's get a single pitch of the dice. And we're going to make that 5 look like $35. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we have another 2, 1, 3 ace deuce. Four, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Result. Some days I don't throw any craps numbers. Some days I throw a lot of them. We got Uncle Hoku checking in. Good morning. Hopefully you got your crapsee working. 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Here we got a 6, 2, 8. That is the Duracell 8. Go up, support free live content, give that thumbs up where deserved, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. On the midnight on the tall, we're down to 2 and the 6 on the small. Hit the midnight here and get her all the way. Crapsee problems, can't hear the shooter while on the Crapsee game board. Can't hear the voice calls, sucks. Are you talking about my voice, Kevin, or are you talking about Crapsee voice? I'm thinking you're talking about the Crapsee voice. But we'll go all bets set, dice out. This split apart. We get a 617, and that's going to be an ouch. So that's the end of that shooter. Hoping to go a little bit longer with that roll to get a little bit more money back to the rack. So they're looking at replacing him. I had heard at one time they're going to use different voices, different maybe YouTubers. I don't know how factual that is at all, but you couldn't get all that hand. Huh, interesting. That was a good roll. That was a 10 roller, double digits. So, okay, let's, again, we'll go shooter number 4 here. And again, we're going to level it up so we can get some of that money back here. We're going to go 50 on that pass line. And let's go, let's go 15, 15. And that's 30. Let's go 10 on the all, and let's go 10 on the any craps. So that should be 20. It's $50. Good. So that evens out. And we'll go all bet set and dice out. $5-1 KitchenAid mixer. So let's mark 0.6. That was kind of a weird roll. I did land it short purposely. They kind of took off running instead of dropping in. They kind of ran to the back wall. So I'm marking up 0.6. Again, we're going to go 640 across bet level and 50 in pass on odds. 5, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. And we got a 5-3 great babe. So we hit number 1. Oops, that was a 5. Get out, get over there. There we go. 3, not a 3-5, it's 5-3. 4-2-3, 5-3-8. So again, we're gonna go, we'll drop in $20 here for the 160 across. Actually, yeah, we'll actually drop in $15 to get that 160 across there. At 4, 2, 3. And all bet set. Dice out. Damn it. 6-1. Okay, let's figure this out. Figure it out, Joe. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Just talked numbers yesterday, but I was going through a slump and I was starting to come out of it here and starting to make some progress, but then we get rolls like this today. Not very encouraging whatsoever. We're going to go 3-6-3-2. We're going to go back to our 3-finger front par style grip. See how we can pull something out this way. Again, we're down substantially on our bankroll. We're going to go Crapsee style here. Still using blue collar craps methods. Let's go 100. We're going to go 25, 25, 25, and 25. Okay, let's call that all bets set and dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce. I will take that. Pass line loser, come out loser, VP winner, and Bill winner on that craps check. So we can play that come out game just a little bit. So we're gonna have to go back up again on that pass line bet, but it's a positive $75 on that. So let's repeat that bet. Thank you, Nemo, for the super chat there. Let's go an extra $25 on that granny craps. Actually, no, let's go with a $10 or $50 world bet. There we go. So we'll try that once. 3, 6, 3, 2. And that last one was 1 day south access. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 4, 3, 7 on the come out. Pass line winner, come out natural. So DP loser. 4, 2, 3. Oh, it's a 5, 4, 2, 3. It's a 3, 6, 3, 2, and a double pitch of the dice, a 4, 3, 7. $25 win for me. So let's repeat our bets. And let's put that extra $25 on that world bet. And then again, 3, 6, 3, 2. Let's get rid of that double pitch. I'll go all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 5, 3 grape ape. So it's marked at point of 8. 3, 6, 3, 2, 5, 3, 8. It's gonna be explosion on the left side, primary on top on the right side. And like I said, we're gonna go Crapsee style here. So we're gonna go 1280 across bet level, put $100 in odds. And we got some recovery to do here. So hopefully this does not sting us. Thumbs are given, says Mad Hatter. Thank you. And all bets set. Dice out. 3, 6, 3, 2. And we have 5, 6 Yo Chef. Box numbers, Joe. Let's go. Box numbers. 6, 3, 2. 5, 6 Yo. Let's get both dice off axis there. Drift the left of the dice. So no help for me. 3, 6, 3, 2. So I watched a series on Netflix the last day or so about the Bin Laden thing. It was a very interesting, different twist on it than what I've seen in the past. So it was a pretty good series. It's out. I give up. That is Bruce. I give up. It is Thursday today, Joel. 3632 25 Bruce. That really hurt us on the bankroll, so we're gonna go 3236. And then rebuy. This is terrible. We are going to start a new table tomorrow, just so everyone knows. We need to get this Black Sails on Netflix, okay? I think I've seen that a long time ago, Matt Hatter. 28 people still playing along here. And again, we are going to go 100. That's 25, 25, 25, and 25. And how about set? This is 3236. $369 triple D, the dice Dr. Dan. So it's marked a point of 9. Eventually something has got to work here for us. 3236, 369, primary left side, and implosion on the right side. Oh, what is that? Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry, single pitch on the right side. What am I thinking? Okay, 3236. And again, we get that $100 pass line. We're going to go 1280 across, $100 pass line odds. And all that's set. Nice out. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a new one here, guys. Not a problem there. All right, Kevin. So 3236. Nice out. And we got a 268, the Dursalate. Hit number 1. You know what? Joel's asking if we're going to have the same settings for the new table. I guess I will let it up to you guys here in the chat here. What do you want to see for settings? I would like to keep it the same, but I'm going to totally let this up to you guys. And, you know, I'm going to play it the same as what I normally would. But if you guys want different settings, I will definitely take that into consideration. Probably do the differences in that. Let's go 220 on the inside pressure. And an extra $50 in odds. So the prop minimum would be lower. Do explain, please. So you went up to max $1,000 max bets, okay? So let me know what you think, Nemo, for the prop bets, minimums and maximums. All bets set. So 3236. And we got a 4-5 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. So that's gonna be a winner 9. Puck will turn off. 236 and a 459. So that's Newby's hit for us. That was 325. 580 brought back on the shooter. Let's bring our bets down. Let's go 320 across. And we'll turn those bets off. And we're also going to do a $25 pass line bet. And we'll just leave it at that. No, we'll go $15 pass line bet. and $10 craps. There you go. Yeah, we'll grab 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. They sell it. Jen says 500 max is terrible. Make it 1,000 max. Max 250 hops. Okay. You get Dice Dr. Dan chicken and good morning. $10 table, 10 times odds. I'll take that into consideration also. I should probably make it a $10 table anyhow because I'm going to be going on that cruise in July. And that's going to be a $10 table. We got a 4-3-7 on the come out. Pass line winner come out in natural. Double pitch. 3-2-3-6. 3-4-7. So that's going to take that ATS bet off. So we're not going to go back up on the ATS at all. We're just going to leave it the same. We'll go again. $5 any craps. 3-6. I'm sorry, 3-2-3-6. And all bets set. They set. Another 7-1-6-7. Another pass line winner, come out natural. DP loser. Two, 3, 6. 1, 6, 7. 7s are coming way too often today for me. 3, 2, 3, 6. And again, $5 any craps, $15 pass line bet. Yeah, I'm walking away. I rebought again this morning, Glenn, but I also went bonkers on the bets here a little bit. I'm still following the procraps style of play, 2 hits and regress, but first couple shooters not very good for us. 1, 3, 4, Big Joe. Marking a point of 4. Three, 2, 3, 6. 1, 3, 4, and all of our bets will turn back on again. So let's take that $50 on a 4. We'll put that in odds. Take that $45 because we're going to go max odds there. 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. We got a hard 8, square pair, primary bottom side, both dice. 3, 2, 3, 6. 4, 4, hard 8. And let's make that 8 look like $90. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. Green light special. Big AZ says, let's go. And all bets set. This off. Four, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end. Daddy Joe. 2, 3, 6. Single pitch to the dice. And let's go to $100 on that 10. So Jen, are you flying out today to Biloxi? And all that set. Days out. Two, 4, 6. A Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Two, 3, 6. And that's going to be a single pitch of the dice. Yes, tonight she's flying out. Okay. Well, safe travels, my friend. See, here's the question Jen just put out, the statement Jen just put out there is your bet levels don't count as blue collar. Blue collar is actually the style of play, Jen. 2 hits and regress, and then trend bet is the blue collar style, whether it be 96 across or 960 across, if that makes sense. I traditionally have been betting lower because my bankroll was lower on the Crapsee here. But so I disagree with that comment. Like I said, it's a style of betting rather than the amount that you're actually betting. But anyhow, that was a 6. So let's make that 6 look like $90. And all that set is out. But if we were to, no, I'm not good. Yeah, I'll go there. Give me 1 second. And we got a double degen, 3-3 hard 6. And that'll be a nice hit for us. I remember when I went to Vegas that there was a certain person that bought in for a very large money. And that person said to me, I am playing blue collar crap style. And I bought in for about 1/10 of what that person did. And I said, no, this is blue collar crap style. We're going to 120 on that 6. So anyhow, just kidding around here. But anyhow, 3-2, 3-6. And we'll go all bets set. Days out. And we got magic aces. Wow, 1-1-2. And I'm not on that ATS. We have a possibility in that small if we can get 1 or 2 other dice sets here, or numbers here. 2, 3, 6, 1, 1, 2. I'm focusing on mechanics for Nemo. Those last couple rolls are actually decent rolls. So no help for me on that one. And we'll go all bet set. And we got 3, 6, 9, another triple D, the Dice Dr. Dan. Thanks a lot, Dan. Oh my god, you are hilarious. We're gonna go to $60 on that 9. So I gotta put that up there. Dan goes, it's blue collar because they work only a couple minutes and then they take the rest of the day off. Thanks a lot, my friend. Oh my god. Okay, let's go all bets set here. And dice out. 3236. And we got a 5-3 grape ape. 3236 and a 538 result. Yeah, let's make that 8 to look like 120. And 3236. I do work nights, Mad Hatter. Yes. So, okay. Good morning, Glenn. Correct, John. 100%. Blue collar is the process, not the amounts. All bets set, and they sold. And we had a 6-4-10. This time it's Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So that's going to be a nice hit for us. 3236, 6-4-10. And that was $195 after the VIG. So let's make that look like $200. 3236. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. And that's gonna be a 167. That left one jumped up and hit the right one straight down. So that's gonna be enough. So we had a little bit of money back on that one. 236 and 167. We're gonna go one more shooter here. So I made 6 to 18 on that one there. Okay, 3236. So in that case, how does he know the day is done? The day is done when I'm done rolling and I take a shower and I go to bed. So that's how I get my day finished, because this is the end of my shift, end of my waking hours here. I get up at normally around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been up since 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. And okay. We're not going to do any line bets here. We'll go all bets set. And dice out. 3236. Yeah, we got a 4-1 truck and camper. So let's mark the point of 5. Three, 6, and 415 result. The dice. So then goes. Job was done after 2 hits, but play continues on. It does. Okay, let's go 640 across this time. And we'll call that all bet set. They saw it. Matt Hatter says my weather is not looking good. The weather today is 60 degrees. It is 8-mile-an-hour wind. It feels like 60 degrees. It's actually kind of comfortable outside this morning. It's been very humid. We've had fog the last couple days right along the lake shore of Lake Michigan. And double pitch 3-4-7. So that's gonna be a loser there. 7 inch. One more shooter again. This is the last day of our table, so guys, have fun with it. And bet however you want. And that was not Vukar, 2 hits and down, so 3-2, 3-6. So Hot Rod wants to know where I got the chart to keep track of my shooters. Are you talking about the KPI, which is across the top and on the side there? If that is, that's all part of KPI, which is part of Craps Nation. And if you're talking about stuff along the bottom, I'm the only one that has that. I actually had somebody program that for me. So okay, this will be the last shooter here. We're gonna blast it this time. We got 5,000. Let's go 100, 100, 100. There we go. And we'll go 50, and we'll go 350 on the pass line. Okay, we're blasting last shooter here, and we're starting a new table tomorrow. Again, high dollar amounts, but we're still going to go black blue collar crap style here. 3-2, 3-6. Is it? Or 4 hard 8 square pair, so it's marked a point of 8. 4, 2, 3. Primary bottom side, both dice. That was not a 5, 2, 3. That was a 3, 2, 3, 6. So let's change that. There you go. That's better. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And I've not done this before, so let's just do this once again. We got last shooter, last time on the table here. So let's 1280 plus 640. It's a $300 across the level, and yeah, we'll keep it at that. And we'll go all bets set. Good morning, Scott. Dice out. 325, just Gen 5. So yeah, Craps Nation is the one who puts out the KPI roll tracker. And if you guys go to the YouTube channel Point7 Out, his name is Troy, who runs that channel, and he's the one who designed the KPI for Craps Nation. And he has information on his channel on how to obtain it and all that stuff. So that's 420 that we made on that one there. So let's go 320 across pressure, and that'll give us 15 odds. 3-2, 3-6. Looking for hit number 2. Yep, bone tracker is by Heavy Holtum, and that's what's the name of his group? I forget what it is again. Anyhow, all bets set, and this out. Power Axis 3, Power Axis Craps. Shooter 2, holy cannoli, it's a 4-2-6. So that's gonna hit number 2. That'll be enough to regress our bets. 3-2-3-6. And 3-2, that's going to be an explosion with a double pitch. And we got 860 brought back on the shooter, so let's bring our bets down. And that's 350 there, so that leaves us 550. Let's go 480 across. And let's hope to hit that 8. 3-2, 3-6. So that is blue card crap style there, even though it's higher dollar amounts. 2 hits in regress into profit and play with profits with fun money. And all bets set. So and we had a 4-6-10 as Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. 3-2, 3-6, 4-6-10. That's $75 on her. That brought back 146 after the VIG. So let's go. We'll make that 10 look like 100. That 4 look like 100. 3-2, 3-6. Quite a thick excesses, like the welders going on to the bar on payday after they paid the rent. I used to do, and this is not being racial at all, but I used to do the security for Mexican dances. And it was every Friday night in Green Bay, and it was some of the best dancers you'll ever see dancing, especially some of the younger males. But it seems like they got their paychecks on Friday and went out and drank at the bar during these dances. And these dances were not cheap to attend. You go entry just to the dance itself was like $50 just to get into the dance. They had these big name Mexican bands from Mexico that would come up and play all the time. It was a lot of fun. This out. We had 235, Justice Gen 5. That was a weird looking landing. Three, 2, 3, 6, and we got 2, 3, 5 results. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube stuff about the Pope and where he came from and some of the trends and some of the different things that are going on with him. It's pretty interesting stuff. And they were saying that he was actually, even though he was a prominent person in Pope Francis's cabinet, if you will, for lack of better terms, and that was a 5. So we're gonna make that 5 look like $90. That he was sort of a relatively unknown person, and even though he's from the United States, from Chicago area, he spent a good portion of his time either in Peru doing stuff or in Rome working for the Pope. So they didn't really entirely, it's 4-5 harrah 9, Big Daddy Mac. So they didn't really entirely consider him an American when they had voted him in as the new Pope, even though he technically is. 3-2, 3-6, 4-5, 9. So I thought that was some interesting factoids about that, I guess. We'll make that 9 look like $90. Highest welder per inch. I don't know how to take that one there, Dan. 3-2, 3-6. Yeah, we'll call that all bets set. This out. Three hard 6 this time, the double degen. Run rate topside both dice. 3236, 33 harrah at 6. Make that look like 120. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice up. Nice if we hit that 8. We got a 639. No, that's the easy 9. The Franks. Make that 9 look like 120 as well. Again, 3236. John is doing a show today, so if you guys do need to take off, he starts in about 13 minutes. All that set. Nice out. And we had a 246. Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. Two, 3, 6, 2, 4, 6. Single pitch. Yeah, we'll make that 6 look like 180. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bet set. Nice out. One, 4, 5. Truck and camper. 2, 3, 6, 1, 4, 5. Double pitch on that right side, and that would be an implosion on the left side. 1 dice off access, and that 5 is going to look like 120. Again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bet set. Dice out. And we got 3, 5, 8. The grape 8. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We hit that point. I can get that big pass line bet off now. 3, 5, 8. A winner 8. So puck will turn off. We'll bring that money back. It was $350 hit for us. So let's bring that down to, we'll actually just bring that $25 pass line bets. So I'm up a little bit over $1,000 just on this roll, but again, we were betting pretty large here. Large and in charge. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. One, 6, 7 on the come out. Pass line winner come out natural. DP loser. 3, 2, 3, 6 and a 1, 6, 7. We're going to switch over to that 3, 6, 3 because it's 3, 3632. And we'll call it all bets set. Dice out. I lose 275. I don't know how I lost 275 on one. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Dice out. 3632. 213 ace deuce. Pass line loser this time. EP winner. 632 and a 214 3 craps. That's going to be a drift right, or drift right of the dice. 3632. And bets are still turned off. We're going to go $25 pass line bet. Dice out. We got a 5-1 KitchenAid mixer, so let's mark that point of 6. 3632 and a 5-1. And that's going to be a double explosion. All of our bets have turned back on. 3632. And all bets set. 28 people still playing along here. 24 people watching. 14 thumbs up. So. And we got 257. So that will be the end of the roll here. And that is the Bruce. Do not become shark bait. 632, and we got a 257. Okay, let's look at our statistics after we get this into Crapsee. And these are our rolls for the day. Nothing substantial. We had actually 8 shooters today. We had a 3, a 4, 10, 3, 5, 15, 2, and a 15. So 3 out of the 8 rolls were, I guess, okay. SOR today ended up at a 7.1. SRR is at a measly 4.4. We had 5 come out 7s today. So the 7 is giving us the big old finger up the center there. We were a little bit high on the 9s there today. Box numbers, inside numbers are expected. 4s and 10s are low. Come out 7s are high. Hards are low. Fields are low. And hardways are low. So everything was either expected or low except for the darn come out 7s. Looking at our level up dice roll results through the end of yesterday, 3,554 throws. SOR is at a 9.4, SRR is at a 6.52, and a BSR is at a 6.37. So we are going to be making a new table tomorrow. I will try to make it a $10 table with $1,000 max bets. We'll try to do $250 on the hops. Anything else that you guys would like to see on that table that I will be setting up tomorrow? What is a starting bankroll? What do you think? 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,000, 10,000? What do you guys want for a starting bankroll? Throw it in the chat here. That would be greatly appreciated. Made $34 today, Jen. That's awesome. That's better than losing money here, right? That's good. So anyhow, just drop me an email if you want to let me know how much you want for a bankroll on that table for tomorrow. But I will be back tomorrow for 5,000, says Jen. Okay, that sounds fine with me. Okay, so we'll see you guys back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.